explosive and strong in practice this week and will be ready to play hard come game time. Fox Sports NFL analyst Eric Dickerson with us this morning. Good morning, Eric.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
All right. How much difference do you think Marshawn's going to make?
I think he can make a difference. You know, as well as you know this. It's different than being in shape, in football shape. It's a difference. You know, those legs, you know, and you know, that you can pull something. I feel like this. I think the crowd will get into it. I think he'll be into it. And I think if it starts off good, who knows what can happen. I mean, he could get 13 to 15 carries. If he has a run, let's say an 8-yard run, all the crowd will go crazy.
Right.
I mean, they'll get into it. If he has something bigger than that, they'll go bananas. I think the best thing is he knows this offense. You know, he's been in it before. He doesn't have to go back and learn it. It would be like if right now, me at 29 years old, if we went back and I had to go play for the Rams with John Robinson, and if Vince Ferragamo called a play, I'm like, oh, I know that play.
Right.
You just know it.
Yeah.
You know that play. So that's the best part of it. And they're at home. So I think he will contribute. I really do believe. I think he'll contribute. I just don't know how much he'll contribute. But I think it'll be good for him.
I think the big reason they signed him, as you mentioned, because he knows the offense. They also brought back Robert Turbin, who played in this offense. Skip, it's hard for me to believe that a guy can be sitting on his couch. And the thing is, Skip, we've heard this, and you covered the game, and ED, you know, I know you. Man, I could have caught that play. Or I could have. No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't. Look, and I tell people, I said, let's put it like this. There's riding your bicycle, and then there's in the Tour de France. There's catching the football in your homeboys in the backyard, and there's playing NFL tackle football where people get paid for a living. Yeah. And so for him to get up off his couch, it's not easy. That all of a sudden you've been like, okay, yeah, I know you've done this before, but to all of a sudden to reacclimate your body, because it takes you a while to understand where those hits are coming from, how to fall again. Skip, look, I wish him the best, but he's going to be sore. I mean, yeah, well, he crammed 16 workouts in 8 days. Which of them required him getting hit by other players? None.
Those trainers put gloves on and gave us a body work.
No,
you know?
No, trust me, those gloves are softer than the helmet. So I don't really know how much he's going to help. I mean, I believe he'll get. I mean, how many carries can he get, Skip? Like I said, he's not even close to football shape. Skip, they said it took Zeke 3 to 4 weeks to get in football shape. At the beginning of the season. Here we are at the end of the season.
Yep.
At the end of the season, you're right.
And what has Marshawn's primary source of nutrition been?
Skittles.
Breakfast of champions.
Breakfast of champions. That's actually Diet Mountain Dew, but that's a whole nother issue. So, I'm trying to figure out whether this is a good stat or a bad stat. This man has played all of 21 games over the last 4 football seasons, which is not a lot of football in 4 seasons.
Right.
So is that a good thing for a running back or a bad thing? I'm going to go good thing because I do believe this man is a freakish talent of a running back because he has not good feet, but great feet. He doesn't have great speed. He's not you, but he just has, he was born with a knack to run the football and run it hard, but run it smart hard. That's just me. Like he's got a freakish sort of gift to him. And again, this team parted ways. The Legion of Boom was torn apart by one play and one Super Bowl, one decision to throw it instead of hand it to Beast Mode, right? That was the end of that team as we sort of knew it because it splintered. It just split apart. And they had to choose, and they chose the quarterback. So they stuck with Russell Wilson, which is probably the right thing to do.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But now he's back. And I just have this feeling, at least in this game, he's going to have a dramatic impact. Maybe not so much in, you know, in stats, but just in presence. He's beast mode, and he's back in that stadium, and that crowd is going to go, you said bananas.
They are.
They will go bananas, especially if he could have a couple of 5 or 6 yard runs to get them cranked at the start. So I think it was a beautiful move because, boy, it's like on a silver platter. He does know the offense, and he knows what it feels like to be in a game of this magnitude. And I love this move. I just think it's going I'm going to pick Seattle. I'm picking Seattle to win this game. I don't know. You still going?
I'm going 49ers.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
It's a tough one, but I'm going Seattle just because of his presence.
At home, I'm gonna take the Seahawks too.
Okay,
I'm gonna
at home.
I'm gonna take they're at home.
Okay, and just for fun, because it's arguably the greatest run ever, I would like to see one more time the birth of Beastmode run, and it was in a playoff game back on January the 8th of 2011, and this is a 67-yard run, and I don't know, there might be 9 missed tackles on this run. Ooh, God,
You get
Tracy Porter.
He's like, I ain't good. Hey, he got 20 more yards. He's like, I want the ball.
I'm good. The guy's going 20 years from that, man. Look at that run. Hey, look how he pushed you out the way. Look how he pushed you out the way. Right. Get out of the way right now.
Yeah.
Oh, his boy's team.
I just want you to know, because you know how it is.
You know
we get together with reunions. Hey, Tracy, you been when Beast Mode shoved you in your face?
Shoved you in the face? Yeah.
So, Eric Dickerson, I've often told you I consider you the greatest running back ever. How does that rank for you versus some of your all-time greatest runs?
Well, you know, I was fast and I could run over you. Now, you know the team I hated the most.
I know what happened because I was there.
I was giving to that team. The Cowboys, one of my greatest runs against the Dallas Cowboys. It wasn't even a touchdown run.
By the way, you had a mere 248 yards on 34 carries in this. This is a playoff game.
That was a playoff game.
In Anaheim, and it was a sad sight.
That was the first play after the second half, right? This is the one right here. Michael Downs, I just saw him. Get out the way.
Downs, that might have been the end of his career right there.
I'm going to tell you, I had some great runs against the Dallas Cowboys.
Edie, you had on every pass. You had on every pass.
I wore all the pads. I mean, I had pads you couldn't even see. I had my shoulder pads reinforced. I had the flak jacket on. I used to wear the shin guards. I wore the butt pad. I wore the hip pad. I wore it all. I mean, I wore the neck roll.
Just think about how fast you could have ready. You took some of the pads.
I was still fast. No, but look how good I look in that uniform.
Did
I look good in that uniform? Did that uniform look tight? Come on.
I had a poster. They had a poster called Eric the Ram.
I had the towel on the side. I look good. I mean, that's what it was.
Okay, but you're doing it with sheer speed and power, and Marshawn's doing it more with power. And like just sheer desire, like just guts.
But Skip, you mentioned that he's only played 21 games in 4 years. But you got to realize, in the previous 5 to 6 years, he carried a heavy workload.
No, he did.
This is not the Russell Wilson team that we see now. They will run. Okay, throw it, Russell. Run. So he got some mileage on those legs, so he could use that. But Skip, to jump back in the NFL football game and expect him to go, okay, we're going to give him 20, 25 carries. He's going to get us $110, $115. That's asking an awful lot.
25 carries? Come on, man. Can't get no 25 carries. Them legs wouldn't take it. Them legs be shaking, you know, like they get in the car and the car the wheels start shaking.
Hey.
I mean, that's a lot of carries. I mean, even 13 is a lot of carries. I mean, because when you haven't ran the football, and you said it best, man, those hits. People sit at home, I tell guys this all the time. Oh, man, they said, I could have made that catch. Look at that hole. I said, dog, you couldn't have ran through that hole. I said, they'd hit you. You'd be like, Mama.
That's what everybody thinks. They just make it look, I mean, man, I could have made that shot. Or I could have did. No,
you couldn't have did.
Those guys have been doing it, and they just make it look easy, Skip. But like I said, for him to get up, I wouldn't even thought about it. I mean, for me, Skip, I remember when I first retired, the Eagles were probably had lost their tight ends, and they asked, you know, I was thinking about, my agent was like, well, what do you think? You want to? I was like, nah, I'm good. No, man, I can't take them licks. I mean, you got to get used to it in training camp. The game is going to be the first time I take a hit. Oh, no.
Let me tell you, like I said, they be hitting out there, Skip.
Yeah.
They be really hitting.
So I've never asked you this.
Yeah.
That game that we just saw, the video of you running over my Dallas Cowboys, through and over my Cowboys, it wound up 20-0 Rams, a playoff game, after my team had won the NFC East. Were you running harder and stronger because it was the Cowboys? Did you wake up that morning, as Baker said, feeling dangerous just because it was the Cowboys?
That's a great question, Skip. Yes. I got it. Yes. And you know the thing about when I came on the field, man, I said, I just feel fast today.
Really?
I mean, I feel faster because I hated the Cowboys, and I wanted to give it to them really, really good because I knew my boys are back at home watching and stuff, my family. But yeah, that day, I want to give it to them really bad.
And for those who don't know, you're a native of Sealy, Texas,
I'm Sealy,
which
Texas.
is South Texas.
Yeah, that's up by Houston.
That's the mattress.
That's the mattress. If you want a good mattress, come to Sealy, we'll get you one.
Yeah.
But the thing is funny, though, when you say that, ED, is like, you got family members, okay, oh, that's my boy, that's my cousin, ED. But I'm a Cowboys fan. Ain't that the truth? I got buddies. I went to college and said that. Still say it. Man, I mean, you gave it to my Cowboy. I went to college with them. Say, I was your fan. I want you to do well, but I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm like, what you mean? Oh, we played Atlanta in the Super Bowl. Man, hey, good luck, man. I sure hope the Falcons. You don't know not one Falcon player. You went to school with me. We family. You talking about you? I want you to do well, but I want to. Man, get out my face.
Well, I'm a Cowboy fan, and I'm rooting.